story from the Bible. Follows pretty closely, I think, even some of the weird parts. We only had 2 weeks to work on this, and it's a relatively long play, but so I just wanted to say how proud I am of the actors, how grateful I am for them, for all of their hard work, and for Dylan and for FET and for everyone for letting this happen. So, also, before, just now, I did ask all of my actors to think about what vegetable they would be if they were VeggieTales. They will be trying to personify that. I hope you can pick up on what vegetables they chose. It's very important. Please enjoy.
Your husband? My lady, you are already married.
And don't I know it, but Saul is on edge, good priest, and he's doubting himself.
The king has never doubted himself once in his life.
This is why I know my father better than you, good priest, and this is why I'm worried. He knows now that he should not have given me to David. He knows now that I love the future king more than the one on the throne.
He has given you, as you say, and you were married by me before God. He cannot take you away.
He can do as he likes. He is king, good priest.
Not for long, good lady.
And that is what he's afraid of. He gave me before God to the one who would take his place. He was under the impression as there was to be Jonathan, not me, and it's something he cannot face.
What do you think I should do?
There's not much we can do now, I suppose. It's in David's hands now. And God's.
God has lost the king, hasn't he?
The king has lost God. Saul fell out of favor with him as soon as David killed Goliath.
He is jealous.
And he is a fool. He is a fool for an advisor and a fool for a queen. He very nearly had a fool for a son, too, but God touched my brother's eyes and mine and opened them.
He touched your brother's heart as well and opened it to David.
And he moved me to bring them together. My father was none the wiser at the time, and he's become none the wiser since, but he has figured it out. He will kill David before he lets him take the throne to his house.
And God will kill Saul before he lets him kill David.
So you see the situation we're in.
Quite clearly, my lady.
My father wants to meet with us.
Who is us?
Him and my mother, me and Jonathan. I'm sure he wants David there too, but he's in hiding.
Is he hiding, or is he in a place where Saul will not look?
He's in the fields. I said goodbye to him this morning.
Well, does he know you're going?
No, and I assume he will not know until I'm already gone.
My lady.
As his wife, it is my job to stay by his side. But that will require me to take on the role of his queen as well. And that is something I simply cannot do.
Why not?
I don't know, but I do not question it. He will find another woman to be his wife and queen. I have done my duty already.
He needs you, my lady Mahal. He needs you to stay safe.
My job is done here, good priest. I will be gone soon, and so will he. He will have to flee and fight, and he will win, but there will be darkness before it comes.
Well, what should I do?
When I'm gone, keep him steady.
Abiathar,
My lord,
have you seen my sister? My father's called us in to meet him this afternoon.
I just met with her. She told me.
Told you what?
She is going to go away, my lord.
Away.
Jonathan, where is the son of Jesse?
In the fields.
Oh, typical. But if you would listen, good prince, you can relay the message.
What message, my lady?
My husband is here.
At the castle?
Yes, he said the king wants to speak with me this afternoon.
The king will meet me and my sister too.
Oh, then whatever it is, it can't be good. But Nabal is going to host a party tonight. Invite yourself, my prince. His pride will not allow him to decline.
What for? You want us over to dine?
Dining at first, and then the wine will flow. When he's drunk and he's boasting, that's when we can go.
Tonight, my lady?
Tonight. Tonight is the time.
What if David listens to your plan and he refuses?
He will not. We have the same God. Whatever he tells to David, he tells to me too.
He wants you to do this?
He wants your father off the throne, good prince.
Don't we all?
And yet your father seems to be the only one who cannot understand that David is supposed to take his place. And why is that? Because my fool of a husband keeps whispering in his ear,
My Lady Abigail.
do not worry about me or what his death will mean, because I'm coming with you.
You're what?
I'm going to come away with you, good prince, and attend to you and the king. My maid and I will come when you flee along with your good priest.
Well, what will you do with us?
Whatever I am told.
Why must we flee?
Because as soon as Nabal the fool is dead, your father the king will realize how utterly helpless he is. Then the battle we have all known is coming for a long while now will come. It will be fought, and we all know who will win.
He will, he will, he will. We stand around here and talk him all day. Where is he?
In the fields.
Abiathar, the hideaway set up.
Set up and secret, my lord.
The soldiers are set.
Ready for their king's command, my lord.
Good. You have everything we need for this final battle. Already is for it to begin.
Tonight is the time.
Night is time. I will tell him.
After you speak with your father.
Fine.
So, you finally come to see your king.
We are here to see our father.
Unfortunately, they are one and the same. And that is not going to change anytime soon.
Why did you call us here?
Tell me where David is. Have you lost track of your husband, Mihal?
Has the Lord lost track of you, father?
Show some respect for your king, Quiet.
He's younger than your 6 brothers. I know not when he'll return.
You should have said goodbye.
Why? Where am I going, father?
You've betrayed me, daughter. You've given yourself to David instead of to your king.
You gave me to David.
I am king and I am your father. You should be loyal to me before any other man.
I am loyal to my father. The father I share with David. The one who chose you not so long ago, and yet has left us all alone in the dark. Why do you think I go to David, my husband? Why do you think I trust him more than you?
You should have said goodbye. You will not be seeing him again.
The first time I saw him, I hated him. He was not a king. He was dancing in the streets like a madman, but he told me, he said, I was dancing before the Lord. And as the Lord lives, who chose me over your father and all his house, I will make myself merry before him.
He is a fool.
There is a fool in this room. David is not in this room. Every word he speaks is blessed.
And tell me, what else has he said that is so blessed?
That I would be childless to the day I die. Send me away then, father, if that is what you think you must do. I have done my duty already.
Away. Go.
Mahal. Saul.
Quiet.
You cannot send her away.
Son of a rebellious woman, do you think I do not know of you and the son of Jesse? You disgraced your mother, you disgraced your sister, his wife!
The son of Jesse is a plan you cannot fathom, you cannot understand. You disgraced my sister by sending away to another man. You disgraced your wife, and you disgraced the crown God gave you.
Yes, the one he gave me.
And the one he can take away.
I am king, you are my son. So long as the son of Jesse lives upon this earth, you cannot make good your claim to the kingship.
What if I do not want that claim?
It does not matter what you want. God has chosen me and my line this house. You belong to this house, you are my firstborn son, therefore you are next in line. Come to my house tonight, my good prince! Dine with me!
Dine? With you?
Let me feed you my best food and serve you my best wine and treat you like the king you are meant to be. And you can hear my father speak and you can see my dancers dance and you can forget your troubles. You are a prince, Jonathan. You are worthy of more than most in this world. Do not let anyone take this from you. Go, son, dine and drink and be merry and dance before the Lord.
I will, thank you. Will your wife be there?
Abigail, I'm sure!
And you, mother, will you be there?
If the ball will have me, I would be honored for the queen to grace my halls.
And David?
I thought David was away, visiting his brothers.
If you will have him the ball, will he be there?
No.
Fine. I succeed in your reckless plans.
His plans do not matter.
They matter to him.
His plans do not matter.
I know that, my king. But he still believes he is chosen by God.
He was once. He just cannot accept that God has abandoned him.
He wants you dead,
He will not be able to fulfill that wish.
so calm as you stare into the face of death.
How can I help you but calm? I stare and death looks away.
You are a warrior, king.
Not king yet.
The soon to be, but you thought your father would be trusted.
I trust you do not mean my father, Jesse.
No. I mean, the father we've all sworn ourselves to, your glorious name, David. Slayer of Goliath and player of the harp.
Are those truly my only redeeming qualities?
Well, I know, my king. You're a warrior, but you're a musician. You're a prophet, but you're a killer. You are humble, and you are chosen. You're handsome, but you're wise. You are everything in one, my lord. Everything a man should and shouldn't be. Yet you're here, standing in the field of flowers. The people of Israel did not worry, so why should you?
You are the prince, heir to your father's throne.
I'm not, because I chose not to be.
You did not choose.
I know that, my king. I chose to stand here at you, because who could look you in the eyes and stand against you?
But what if God chose wrong?
No. In the kingdom of the world, you are the future king, chosen by God.
And to you? Who am I to you?
To me, you are David. My David.
Come with us.
Us.
Nehal is gone. My wife, my love. She said goodbye to me this morning, and I knew it would be the last time. But I still have you, my prince, my love.
The one who loved you as himself.
I'll be taking Lady Abigail away from her husband and her handmaiden to help, and Abiathar, my priest. But I need you.
You do not need me.
I do. I need you.
Is God not on your side?
Jonathan, my prince, I want you by my side when I take your birthright from you. When I take it all.
You are not taking it. I am giving it. That's a frightened Saul.
You betray your father for me.
I betrayed my father for yours. You ask me all this now, when I've been on your side all along. Mihal too? Do you doubt me?
Never.
Good. It's a party to pretend. At house of a fool.
A party?
Lady Abigail told me. Tonight is the night.
Is Mahal really gone?
She is. But she left us for each other.
Then yes. Tonight is the night. Is Nabal expecting me?
He expressly did not invite you.
Good. Lady Abigail will be ready to spirit us away.
Good. Then let's make way. I'll prepare for us to follow our guiding star.
Who am I, Lord God? And what is my house that you should have brought me so far?
No, that would ruin the story, would it not? He also leaves out the part where he killed Abiathar's family because the priest dared to question him.
What are you doing?
Prince, he's not here. He's not coming. I told him I would handle it.
Why?
He's about to start a war, Jonathan. He will have enough blood on his hands. He does not need the balls.
You did not kill your husband, Lady Abigail.
I will not be killing him. God has killed him already. His heart is like a stone in his chest. I was simply befreeing myself.
Not sure if I see the difference.
You are about to join him in slaughtering your father's entire army on the battlefield, and you do not think I can kill my husband.
I won't go. I'm going to return David to the hideaway and then go back to Saul.
What? Why?
My father needs me, or at least he thinks he does.
David needs you.
I need to be here, whether he knows it or not. He has someone to love. Will you not follow us?
I go where he goes.
And you reap what he sows.
You act as if it's a sacrifice that I don't know the consequences of, one that I'm not willing to make. And you act as if he's the one with all the ideas.
I know. I should give you the credit that God.
No, you should be giving credit to me. Nabal? Toast!
Yes, a toast! To Saul, to the king of us all! You!
Jonathan, Abigail,
Abigail? Oh! Abigail!
This is where you go?
And he goes to his 6 goats he calls brothers.
I'm sorry.
What for? It was my idea.
I widowed you.
I widowed myself. And you find yourself without me.
And what do you expect us to do about it?
Why?
Are you going to go back, Jonathan?
Back! Back where?
I'm going to return home and you are going to marry Abigail.
Why?
Why what?
This has always been the plan, my lord. You need a queen.
I had a queen. I had a wife.
And she asked me to look after you, my lord.
Is this the way?
Yes, my lord. Mihal suggested it. She has always trusted me, and don't you?
Yes. You have always advised me best.
Let me continue then, by your side.
Why do you go home?
I must. My father needs me. You do not need me. You have someone to love.
I have always needed you.
No. You need to be there. He's going to rise up against you.
And if you were here with me,
If I'm with him, you might listen to reason.
he cannot win against me.
I know, but he'll kill himself trying.
Do you think you can talk sense into him?
No, my lord, I don't. At the very least, I could be there and give you the warning. You shouldn't lose more of your soldiers than need be. And, David,
What?
you know it will end well.
No, I don't.
But you know it will end as it should.
I know it will end as it's been planned. Let us fall into the hands of the Lord, whose mercy is very great, rather than into the hands of men.
Thank you, Jonathan. We will see you soon.
Go in peace, and in keeping with what the two of us have sworn in the name of the Lord.
I will not forget it. For the Lord will be between you and me and between my offspring and yours forever.
Are you saying goodbye, John?
That I do not know.
My lord?
My lady?
I have given you to your first wife, my lord. Now let me give you to your queen.
Before God.
Where is father?
Inside, plotting his revenge.
Revenge?
The would-be usurper son of Jesse stole the prince. He intends to track David down and remind him of what he spurned.
He need not do it, for I have returned.
That may not stop him yet. He sees it as David having stolen what is rightfully his, including the crown and you.
I have given them to him and to God.
Well, then go inside then, boy, and convince him otherwise.
I will go inside if you will flee.
Flee? Flee where?
Go to me, Paul.
If you want to keep me out of Saul's reach, you'll have to try harder than that.
Go to David then. My messenger will take you back.
Yes, my lord. My lady?
Is that my son and heir?
I'm here.
When did you return? Have you seen your mother?
Yes and no. I do not know where she went, and I do not know why you're out here in the fields.
I was looking for you. I would not give David the throne, so he stole the prince.
I'm here, father.
Good. Come in and help me plan. We attack at dawn.
Attack?
Yes, attack. We fight together.
I've returned to protect my king.
Good. Now, he has the Philistines on his side, and they will press against us hard. We are going to have to attack back and hold our ground if we are to stand a chance.
David is not a military commander like you are, father. He has not conquered a one like you have.
Are you done defending him then?
I'm here to protect the king.
Good. Then we are ready.
Has Jonathan returned home safely?
Yes, my lord. I delivered him to his mother and made his trade.
Trade?
David, my lord?
Queen Anna.
My son sending you to keep me safe.
He is smart.
Yes, he is. I fear my husband, though. Saul is ruthless, and he's scared.
What
Of whom? Of you, my lord, and of your God.
is God wants?
The God he gave himself to and then turned away from. The God I gave myself to as well, when I thought he was a good man. But now I know otherwise, and so does God. So now I give myself to you.
You wish to give yourself to me? In marriage?
I would like nothing more.
No, I cannot marry a daughter and her mother.
You're not married to my daughter anymore, and she did not give you any children.
I have already remarried. I already have a wife.
That never stopped Saul.
No, my lady, my queen, you can stay with us, but
Am I your queen?
I will be a better king than Saul.
I know. You must fear you too will lose your favor with God.
I do not need you in that way, my lady. Go give yourself to God instead, not me.
I do not see why I cannot do both.
What I said.
Of course you have a say. You are my wife,
Your second wife, while your first still breathes.
and is married to another man now.
You did not want me to leave you.
I did not want Jonathan to leave me either.
Ooh.
She was my friend, my counselor, my heart. I loved her. I love her still. She kept me steady, sane.
And Jonathan?
Jonathan is the breath God gave Adam. He is my soul. Mahal knew. I loved her, and she loved me. And when she married me, she parted the sea so that I may walk to him. My wife, my sister, my brother, my soul.
And what am I?
You are my queen.
And your best advisor.
Yes.
So my advice is to go and speak with the queen.
I am speaking with the queen.
Good. Go and speak with Ahinoam. God will tell you what is right to do. If he wants you to marry her as well, then do it.
I cannot marry her. Not while I still love her son and her daughter.
It's not up to you. This grand scheme has begun. This grand scheme, in which we are all pawns, do we have a say? Do we have a choice? I killed my husband, Lord God, and you reward me by making me queen? Or did you kill him, the moment you hardened his heart? Oh, if Michal were here, she'd know what to do. If Jonathan were here, he'd do it.
6 days we've been at war, and how many men has the prince killed?
I've been more focused on protecting the king.
And which king? I should not have trusted you when you came back, and I should have sent you away with your sister.
You don't mean that, Father. You're doing it for me and my descendants.
For me and my descendants, the true heirs to the throne.
Those may be future things, Father. Why do you refuse to accept it?
Because God loves me!
He did.
Go then, if you want to prove yourself my son, go and fight for me.
It's a bloodbath, Father.
Still go and prove yourself to be strong and selfless. You are the prince.
Like you have your entire life, Father?
See how he goes into battle like a headstrong boy. I once thought the same of David when he stood on that. When he stood up against Goliath with nothing but a slingshot and a stone. And I stood on a hill and I watched him do it! And I was king then and I am king now. But my own son tells me that soon I will not be. He tells me that he never will be. But he fights for me all the same. I'm going to lose this battle or die. The people who once fought for me had the same conviction then that Jonathan has for David now. And how can they not when God is on their side? I cannot face David in defeat. I cannot. I am afraid.
David!
All is well. All is well.
Then why are you here and not with your soldiers?
I was told to return home. Wait.
Wait for what?
Why do you think I know? Saul has lost more men than I have.
That does not determine a war.
But it may a battle. And this war will be no longer than a battle.
This battle has gone on for a week, David. It is a war.
And soon it will be over. And we will know what is in store. Do not glance at each other and act as if I do not see.
Perhaps what God has told you, he's told to me.
You are blessed, both of you, that he speaks directly to you.
My lady,
My lord, if you are back, it must be for good news.
I don't have any news yet, let alone good.
I do. I'm pregnant. The son of a king will walk the earth once more.
Which king? The battle is over, my lord, and the battle is won.
Then where is Jonathan? Why has he not returned to me?
Jonathan is dead. How? Fallen in battle, my lady. As he bled, he looked at the sky and smiled.
My dear brother,
My son.
my better half. Gone. My wife, his sister.
My daughter Michal was ripped from my arms and given to David, given to Saul, given to Palti.
Now the other half, on a battlefield, in my name.
My son, my prince, my heir, taken by his father to grow away his shadow.
The two most beloved to me. You gave them both to me. And then you took them both away.
You cut him down in a field of bloody men, so he left this earth the same way he entered it.
Her house still breathes, at least. She was my wife, my path to him, his sister and mine, our advisor, our steady head. Your breath flows through her now, I think, but she is no longer here.
She still breathes, but she's far from us, in a land not her own.
And now you take Jonathan from me as well, the one who is most dear to me, his love more wondrous than any woman. How the warriors have fallen, the weapons have perished.
What of a king? What of a king? I don't understand, my lord. You are king.
Saul is dead?
By his own hand, my lady, my queen. He fell on his own sword.
King David, chosen by God, son of Jesse, father to all.
Am I your queen?
Are you not my wife?
What of your first wife, your sister?
Well, she will not give me an heir.
Will I?
My lady, my queen.
My David, my king. King David.